we, we have a human being here, and this human being represents almost all of humanity. It's solid. If there were a light behind it, that light would reflect back at itself. It wouldn't come through. Might come through here, might come through here. It might define a silhouette, so you'd know you were looking at a person. But you wouldn't know there was light coming through that person, or that person was something other than solid. Okay, I'm going to explain when I show you the rest of this. So this is the person that represents most of humanity, and you can see yourself in it as well. You're solid. Anything that comes toward you is going to have to be interpreted by you, because you're a solid, and the possibility of some other finer force acting upon you is really minimalized by your solidity. So we'll put you down here. Next, we have what you might call the opposite. The opposite has no resistance whatsoever. Light can come clearly through, but there are no defining figures. All you'd see was light. There would be no surface features. There would be no personality. There would be no personal preference. There would be no likes and dislikes. There would be no human love. There would be no human attraction and interest. It wouldn't be there. This is the spiritual fantasy that, if not met, is found to be shortcoming, because it is absolutely purity, no resistance whatsoever, but cannot exist in the human form in any way, shape, or form. This absolute cannot be found in the human form, because the human form represents something other, some synthesis of personality, some amounts of solidity, and some amounts of where the light can come through. So this is mostly represented by the fantasy of people who are no longer with us, no longer alive. People who exist in our memory and our imagination and our thought, and can be inspiring, but can have no effect on us directly, because there is no transitional possibility. There's no human being there. Okay? Now this is the next category. This is known as a holy person. Exactly. Holy man, holy woman, holy person. Okay. You're following this transition. This person has the possibility, the capacity, and the willingness to manifest personality and preference and judgment of circumstance, and also has the light, is not so solid as the light can come through to manifest those capacities. Those capacities aren't only manifest through the solid person's idea. Even charity, which benefits the recipient of that charity, is most often, if not always, but let's say usually, manifest by a personal desire, a personal need. I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, I need to be helpful, I need to be whatever it is, I can't sit still, etc. Doesn't come through like this comes through, as this can be not the will of the individual, but the will of the energy of grace and upliftment, that finer energy, what can actually come through and exercise that charity.